So these are the dried results of all my tests. Hello YouTube world, by the way, really forgot. I'm in my conservatory. It's quite bright sun out there, so let's see how we get on. Now, one thing I've learnt in doing all this is, and it's key to everything in fluid art, is consistency. No matter what pouring medium you use, it's all down to consistency. And I come from a background where I used GAC 800, golden fluid paints and Floetrol when I first began, and that consistency was always beautiful. I didn't ever have to add any water or nothing, and I always got good results. But I can't afford to keep doing that when there's other alternatives. And when you teach workshops as well, it's no good just picking another recipe and using that. You've got to find these things out for yourself. So, all of these tests, I know that my consistency was probably on the thin side because that's what I've used to. So, to reiterate, no matter what pouring medium you use, I think probably the right consistency is when you pour it off a spoon, it leaves a little mound and then it disappears. So slightly thicker than what I had. So going through these very quickly, this is my pouring medium. So this was the Untitled and the GAC. Untitled 70%, GAC 30%. Little bubbles everywhere. Wasn't so impressed. Not too much definition either there. So that's gone down the pile to the side. Next one, PVA. I was really quite impressed with this actually. Even though, again, it's lost its shape a little bit, the colours are just really lovely in this. And all these, I like to split the cells to create kind of flower effects with a stick. They all held their shape, apart from the balloon smashes. Again, the consistency was on the thin side. But I will definitely use it again, because I've got a bottle to use up. But just thicken it up. But the colours just are really, really brilliant. Put that one up there. Next one, Liquidex. Just Liquidex on its own. Colours are very good. Again, really wonky. Didn't hold its shape at all. Not too impressed with that. On that, this was the Untitled and the Liquidex. Now I've done this before, I've mixed the two together. You do get cells, but I have had the same issues. That's just not predictable. Just kind of goes away with itself, and I like, even though fluid art is unpredictable, I do like a certain amount of control over what happens and how the cells grow. I've had it before where they've grown bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't like that. So Untitled and the Liquidex is a no-no for me. This was the Untitled on its own. No cells. And this is one of the reasons why I did this test, because I was getting no cells. The collaboration I did with Gail a few videos back, I just had no cells. Even though I was using golden paints. And in the first video, I think I explained that I had a new batch of the Untitled. So, colours are beautiful. And if that's what you're after, great, go for it. PVA. I was really surprised by this one actually. and I'm glad I did it because this is the cheapest option. So 70% PVA, 30% water. When I first mixed it and first put the paints down, the colours are probably a little bit subdued compared to the others, but varnish will always bring that out again. But everything held its shape quite well, even though it probably does need to be thickened up a bit. So the conclusion is, with all of these, oh, my dog stepped in them when they were drying. The conclusion is consistency. Consistency is key. Whatever you can afford, whatever your budget can afford, then consistency. Which would be when you pick it up with a spoon, you trail it on the surface. I think probably I would count to 1, 2 seconds, and it disappears. So I hope you find all this. I've found this helpful for me personally moving forward, and I hope you guys have too. So my next 2 videos, well, for my next video, I've actually combined PVA and Hour together and get some really good results. So I think probably that's the way I'm going for a little while, is using 50% Hour, 50% PVA and a little bit of water to the right consistency. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.